Released by Hi-Rez Studios. Empowered by Unreal Engine 3. Realm Royale is a free-to-play battle royale game that pits 100 players against one another in a race to find the best weapon and gear and fight to be the last one standing at the center of a shrinking circle. These types of games were made very popular by the holy trinity of battle royale games, being Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Call of Duty Warzone. But unlike other battle royale games, Realm Royale dares to be different by adding a fantasy theme, classes, and crafting to this beloved genre of game. It's a game where loot is king, and everyone is racing to find themselves or craft for themselves some legendary loot goodness. The downside, however, is loot matters that much, and a very experienced player can find it very hard to take down a newbie in endgame if the newbie was lucky enough to score himself better gear than the experienced player. It's an interesting system on paper, and Hi-Rez Studio has been known to tweak and change the formula over time, all in the name of progress to make the game better. So the question becomes, is Realm Royale a good game in its current state? And can it compete with the holy trinity of battle royale games? Let's find out together in today's ×2 review. Hey guys, I'm Extermicide and I'm here with my buddy Ark.
How you guys doing today?
And it's time for another ×2 review, and today we are doing Realm Royale. It's a battle royale game, brother. Have you ever played a battle royale game?
I've played PUBG, but I've never played this before.
Okay. I never played PUBG, but I spent a lot of time in Apex Legends and Call of Duty's Warzone. It's funny that neither one of us ever played Fortnite. And this this game came out pretty much in call to the fact that Fortnite was the big battle royale at the time. So if any of you guys checked out our review for Paladins, this particular game was a option in the original Paladins. Paladins, was their answer to Overwatch. It was to compete directly against Overwatch. But then they made an option. Let's make a battle royale option to compete against Fortnite. And then they decided, well, you know what? Let's just take it out of freaking Paladins and make it its own game. And that's where we stand today. So the game is going to look very familiar to Paladin. It's going to probably have similar sound effects. And it's made by the same team. So the year that this was released was actually 2018. Actually, we can probably go back 2017 with the alpha, but 2018 it got released to its beta form. It's still in its beta form here in 2021. Whether or not it'll ever get out of beta, who knows? But it's one of those sad stories where the company decided, well, you know what, we're losing members, or we're not as good as Fortnite is. Let's submit a patch. And then they changed things, and then the community was not very happy about the changes, and they do another patch, and vice versa. They kept going back and forth and everything. So the game kind of got itself dumbed down from what made it unique and original. And what made it unique and original is, for a battle royale, it was a battle royale with classes and with different spells and everything, and crafting. So you find items in the game, you bring them to a forge, and you craft your epic weapons within the game. They took the crafting system out of the game at one point. People hated that. They put it back. Again, a lot of changes happened with this game over time. So again, 2018 was the official release for the beta version of this game. The publisher was Hi-Rez Studios, just like in Paladins, and the developer Hi-Rez Studios and Heroic Leap Games. Other than that, while we are sitting here at the main menu, I just want to check out the shop real quick, and then we'll go in and we'll see what this game is all about. So, The currency in this game is crowns, and apparently you can earn crowns just for just simply logging in, which right now I just earned 5 just for logging in. Okay. And then it looks like you can buy these skins for some of the pre-made characters, and that's pretty cool. And to be honest with you, that's all I see in the shop is skins. Scrolling over, skins for the mounts, skins for yeah, I'm not seeing anything other than skins. Not exactly sure what that freaking unicorn thing is, unless it's some kind of emote or something, but that's kind of a a spray paint or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's honestly all I see. And then if you click over on the crowns tab at the top, it looks like you can buy with real money, you can buy some crown. Pay to win, it looks not to be in that direction because it's cosmetics. So people want to spend all their money on all this stuff just to make their character look good. I'm all for that. You know, it's like no problemo.
I get a feeling like they didn't really just put a whole lot of energy into this. You know, is it just me? Like this did just the bare minimum, and it's like, let's just throw something in there. I don't know.
And again, maybe it's because the game is still in a beta form, and they said, you know what, once we get into a release state, we'll start adding some other things into the shop. And again, it's been 2 years since the game has actually seen an update. Look, yeah, we are here to score the game. We're here to play it and judge it and all that and everything. But I'm not trying to belittle it in any way, because the game can still officially become a full-fledged release. We always hate when a good free-to-play game comes to the market and then for whatever freaking reason it ends up getting scrapped. Magic Legends, that's a perfect example of a game that we thought was just outstanding, and for whatever reason it's just kind of being discontinued. So we hate to see that to happen to a free-to-play game, because there's so few good ones. Understand that, you know, like I said, the game has gone through a lot of freaking changes, and we just we want to see what this current release of the game, how it plays now. Is this game any good in late 2021? So we don't know, we haven't played it, but we're going to right now. So select your class. Okay, so warrior, hunter, assassin, and mage class. I'm just going to stick with a warrior, and let's see if it even finds a match. Now this is supposed to be 100 versus 100. I know that one of the things they end up having to do is in order to fill up the damn spots, they actually ended up adding bots to the game. So some of these teams that we go against may be bots.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I queued up earlier, and as a solo, it took me a little bit just to even get in doing that. So,
but there is a population here still running around playing. So, and I'm actually seeing some of these guys with some, you know, who've actually spent money on some of these skins. 3, 2, 1. All right, jumping now.
and see someone get slugged by a slug machine rifle.
80 players remaining.
Ooh, found an epic.
Ooh, I found a healing ability.
I heard a horse.
All right,
I'm getting shot at.
heading over to you.
I'm not sure where it came from though. Oh, he's on my position right now. He's still trying to get me.
You know what direction?
South, facing south. I'm not sure where he went though. He's coming. He's on my position right now.
Cover. What I'm having for dinner.
Fuck yeah. There you
Yeah. We're having chicken for dinner. Step in here. Step in here. Heal.
The fog sets in.
All right, we need to get out of here. Step in here real quick. Heal. Hit Z.
Oh shit.
So if you press tab, I see to our right a chest that's pulsating on the map.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are now in the safe zone. We can start heading towards that chest.
You hear that talking?
Yeah, is that you?
No.
The fuck?
That was weird, dude.
I'm still hearing it. It reminds me of that evil dog on the Hanna-Barbera freaking cartoons. Muttley.
Yeah.
So you see the beam shooting up in the air there. That tells me that someone's either crafting an epic there, or it's just, you know, advertising an epic for freaking everybody. And you look at the mini map, there's that fog coming in.
Yep.
Proximity chat. Alright. Gotta start working our way to the next circle. I'm gonna circle kind of like up around the left side though, over towards the Badlands. Just take high ground here for a second. Look around.
There's some guys behind us. One guy behind us. Coming from the mushrooms.
Hide behind a tree or something.
See him coming. He's right there. He's coming right at us. I need to get going. We're 1 minute away from. We gotta go.
When the fog actually starts moving, the announcer will announce it. We're still good.
Shit. Oh, thank God.
I don't want to get into the circle, the safe area, too quickly, because you might run right into people waiting for us. The hell is that freaking?
I know, right?
That shit's kind of creepy and weirding me out.
It just like reminds me of a like an admin just following you around or something.
Hi. Oh, I'm way ahead of you. I'm waiting here for you to catch up. Fog is moving. Wow. Planet next to another planet next to another planet.
Right ahead. Not at the
Yep, I saw him. All right. Let's get down to this building here.
There's two guys, one guy in the very center and the one after the building on the left. Three guys, two guys in the left, one in the middle.
All right. Get to me. We're just kind of clearing the safe zone. Let them fight. Let them fight. All right, let's go. Let's go. Somebody won that fight.
He's on a horse straight ahead. That north position. Top of the hill. Over the hill.
Found an epic.
He's at the top of the hill. He was shooting somebody. There's someone in the building to the right of us. That's who he's fighting. So inside this building to the right of us. I'm going to go in there now.
On a horse. He just clocked me.
He got both of us. Holy shit. Oh, there's two of them in here. They were using the forge. 6th place?
Hey, 6. That's not bad. Pretty good round.
It's easy to see how the Battle Royale craze got popular. Especially when you get like 3 and 4 man freaking groups going and everything. As long as you got a group that can actually work together and communicate.
I was actually doing pretty. I got some pretty good pop shots on them and at a good distance, and my crosshair was just at the right place at the right time, and I did okay on that one.
See, those guys are actually spending time collecting and forging too. So whatever they shot us with was probably something they already forged prior to that.
The nuclear gun.
All right, you ready to score this?
Yes, I am.
All right. So it's not an MMO, so it goes with our simple scoring system where we score everything 0 through 20. And we're going to start off with graphics. And the graphics are very minimal. Nothing to write home about and everything, but there's AAA battle royals out there like Apex Legends and Call of Duty's Warzone, which have much better graphics. But this is more on par with Fortnite. I think that's, you know, their main competition in the first place. So graphics, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to land on a 17. I appreciated the fantasy look of them and thought, you know, although simplistic, I thought they were pretty good and did the game justice.
For myself, I'm gonna give it a 16. Yeah, they weren't like top end graphics, and I'm sure you don't need to have a huge graphic card to run this thing. It was just really easy. It was really like, it wasn't stressful. I actually felt very relaxed when I was playing it. I kind of caught myself as if I was like walking through like the board game Candyland. You know, it really had like this whimsical type of holiday feeling. Honestly, it really did, you know. And so I really did. I enjoyed it, and just the different topography of how different locations, and it was just really cool. I myself stress out on a lot of these games like this, but this, I actually enjoyed it. I really did. So I'm gonna give it a 16.
Okay, fair enough. Next we got sound and music. Want to go ahead and take this one first?
For me, it's about repetition. And if you play something long enough, you'll get sick of it. But this, I didn't feel like it was bothering me. I was just kind of actually in the mood. It created the environment for me. And the freaking little eerie little guy laughing was kind of like the that part kind of made me really weird, but I really enjoyed it. I have nothing against that, and so I actually really I'm gonna give it a full 20.
All right. Yeah, the atmosphere is everything, and I think game sound plays a lot into giving a game a good atmosphere. And I think the audio in this game was pretty good. When there were people near us, we could hear them. We could hear the gunshots in the distance. We could kind of judge how far they were from us. And I kind of giggled every time I heard someone turn into a chicken, to be honest with you, or even better yet, when you killed the freaking chicken and it just kind of like, just exploded.
Yeah.
It was just kind of, it was comical in its own way and everything. So I'm right there with you. I don't think there's anything more they could have done to make the sound any better. And the music was on par to just kind of give you that feeling. I don't even know what kind of feeling it is. It's just kind of, it was just a relaxing ambient background music that was not annoying. So I'm right there with you. I'm going to go with a 20 also for the sound of music. That brings us to UI and menus, and again, this is something that I had very little to complain about. The menus were just very well laid out. Everything that I needed to find, I could find it easily, and the UI itself in the game showing you press F for this ability, E for this ability, it doesn't get any more self-explanatory than that. So I was very pleased with my whole player experience as far as the UI and menus go. So I'm gonna fall on 20.
I agree everything what you said. The one thing that I'm going to take 1 point away, I'm going to give it a 19, but trying to find the friend invite was a little bit tricky trying to get to that point.
Okay.
But other than that, it was really easy to work through. You understood everything, and there wasn't really a whole lot to it to be able to really have to try to figure out. But trying to find that friend invite was a little bit tricky and navigate. And once you get it, you're fine. But yeah, it's all good, man.
And that brings us next to gameplay and combat. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not a fan of PUBG because I usually last about 5 minutes gathering other items for other people and then dying. I get stressed out when I play those games. And I like the fact that with this particular game, that when I grab a weapon, it's already loaded up. It already has all the mods. It already has everything all together. I don't have to try to find a mod or, try to find a barrel and, like trying to build your stuff as you go along. I didn't feel stressful when I was playing this, and I was calm, I was lax, I was actually enjoying myself. I wasn't stressed out. And other games like PUBG, that it really raised my heartbeat, and I don't like that. I want to have fun, and I know that's part of the immersion and so forth, but I'm actually going to give it a 20. I really enjoy playing this game.
I'm right there with you. I have not played Fortnite, neither of you, but I think one of the reasons I haven't played Fortnite yet is as a first-person shooter type player, I can get into a game like this and be tactical about it and everything. I don't know how well I'll do, though, getting into the whole building aspect while you're freaking playing. And I've watched some videos of these people playing Fortnite, and it seems like for me, it would be too much multitasking. I don't know until I actually get into it and give it a try and everything. But for this game I think is very underrated. I think people are comparing it too harshly to other games, AAA titles, where it's not getting the credit it rightfully deserves. It is a battle royale that queues up fast. There seems to be a good following for it and everything. The immersion in gameplay was just fun. When you got into those shootouts and everything, it was fun. It wasn't tedious. When you lost, you kind of freaking had the outlook like, yeah, okay, I definitely was outmatched on that freaking particular battle, or I see the error of my ways, but you're not like, oh bullshit, I call bullshit on that. It wasn't like that. You kind of felt like yeah, I deserved that death. You know, I got outplayed. And that's how I felt every single time I died. It was like, yeah, there's no one to blame but, you know, myself at this point. The guy outplayed me. So I actually enjoyed the game. Again, I think it's really freaking underrated, and I think the combat is spot on. I like the whole freaking hunting down, you know, finding, you know, the better weapons, finding better freaking combat abilities, and then just trying to outlast. And you get to choose, you know, how you want to freaking play. Do you want to go and just be that guy who kills everybody to the very end if you're that good, you know, or do you want to be that guy who kind of sits back and let's just let everyone else fight each other and kill each other and just try to make it to the end? And there's different ways you can go about it with the whole playing of it and everything, but I thought gameplay and combat were both spot on. And again, I'll say for a third time, I think the game is highly underrated, so I am gonna go with a 20 also on gameplay and combat.
You can hide under a bridge too. So there's a different. There's a third tactic that didn't play out very well. So.
And finally, that brings us to cash shop, pay to win. Very beginning of the game, we actually looked at the cash shop, saw nothing but cosmetics. That's what we'd like to see in a free-to-play game. That's the perfect free-to-play game. If you're going to have a shop, have it just be cosmetics. Nothing that's pay to win. Kudos to Hi-Rez Studios for implementing a freaking cash shop that strictly was just cosmetic. My hat's off to you. Yes, definitely. 20.
Yeah, I can't say any better than that, man. They did a good job. So I'm going to give it 22.
No, you can't give it a 22. You can only give it a 0 through 20.
Right? A 20. I will give it a 20 also.
Okay. So adding up my scores, I came up with a total of 97.
I came up with a total of 95.
Adding those totals together, we come up with a total of 192. And dividing it by 2, since there's 2 of us playing, gives us a final total of 96. Which gives us a final letter grade of... With a grade of A, this game exceeds most expectations and is definitely worth checking out. Even if you don't stay with the game long term, this is definitely one to try at least once just so you can say that you tried it. Regardless, it's definitely worth your time and hard drive space. Anyways, that's it for our ×2 review for this game. We hope you enjoyed it and found it informative, and we will catch you again on the next ×2 review.